the evaluator this evening believes evaluations are key to the growth and the development of all Toastmasters. Here to develop Jonathan Dunn's communication skills, please welcome Advanced Toastmaster Gold, Stephen Ward.
Speeches don't kill you. Evaluators do. And general evaluator, folks, Toastmasters, most particularly Jonathan, you bit off a big one and took it on with the Persuade with Power project from the Competent Communication Manual, with the specific goals of being able to persuade using both logic and emotion, either to get people to do something or to accept your point of view. You did an excellent job of providing logical examples, including the Oklahoma City bombing, 9/11 attacks, sarin attacks in Japan, as well as the knife attack in China. I could point out some counterexamples, since you decided to completely avoid Columbine, Virginia Tech, and San Diego. Those are the dangerous things to do when you pick up the persuasive ones and want to make those points, because you have to be able to face them and stand against them and make your points. Now, persuading with emotion, you had very good particular techniques, especially in how you were trying to pull out anger, as well as appealing to individualism in a lot of various people. What I would like to point out for you, with your vocal variety, you did something very particular, which was effective. With every time you were trying to say guns don't kill people, people kill people, you were getting louder as you went along. Very effective when you want to make that stand out and get a good emotional impact. But what I want to point out to you is what you're going to do with that approach, especially with this topic, is the people you're going to persuade already agree with you, because they were already angry to begin with. They were already rugged individuals to begin with. Those people already agreed with you. How do you get the others to agree? In your case, what I would suggest as a place to start, because it's probably been mentioned to you on several times, your tone of voice has been the same in every speech that I've heard, in all 9 of them. And you've got a good job of changing the volume, but that quality has never changed. It's always fairly brassy and out there, which is your natural voice, and it works fine. But if you want to hold more emotion, you also have to find a way to be able to get softer with it and to express the other emotions. Because in this case, what you'd want to get is people who are scared, people who are worried about their own families, and they're worried that they can't defend themselves. And they're the ones who don't want the guns out there. So how are you going to persuade them? Appealing to culture is going to be one way of doing it, but which culture? Because whereas you're worried about the people saying, oh, we are not taking responsibility for ourselves, many of us are. But the people who out and do these things are not. How do we prevent these actions from occurring, which is what people will want to know. What is the answer? How do we get to those answers is going to be the real tough challenge for you to take on. Picking on a topic that's very hot and current is always one I love to see. And I'm hoping I'm seeing more of it, especially since coming up is number 10, and inspiration. And that is definitely where your forte is going to be. Now, General Evaluator.